So today we're going to talk a little bit about magic and the Middle Ages. This represents really three important intersections that are much broader in scope than just the subject of magic. Magic is interesting because, one, it's the intersection between a scientific, to use 20th century terminology, a scientific worldview and a religious one, because even the folk practices which reflect certain religious ideas are made sense of, depending on who the audience is, in religious and scientific concepts. They're argued over sometimes in the philosophical and scientific language of their time. The second chief aspect is the intersection between not only popular culture but learned culture. Too often we think about popular culture as being, in the medieval period, something which simply involves dancing and vomiting in the street and nursery rhymes and so on. But in fact, witchcraft too, and the set of beliefs around witchcraft, represents an intersection between popular and learned culture. And I suppose thirdly, it's interesting because it's an intersection between social history and gender history, because magic was, above all, a history of gender relations. Certain kinds of magic are only done by women, certain kinds of magic tend to be done by men. So for all of these reasons, magic represents not just an interesting set of problems in its own field, it's a way of talking about a set of other problems, much larger problems, in the history of the Middle Ages.